boxer representing Iran, please welcome Seyedshahin MOUSAVI.
So Seyedshahin MOUSAVI makes his way towards the red corner.
And now, please welcome in the blue corner of the ring, the boxer from Guyana, Desmond Amsterdam.
Desmond Amsterdam, representing Guyana, will be boxing out of the blue corner. As we're underway in this 75 kilogram middleweight contest, our final bout of session number 11 is between boxers from Iran and Guyana. The southpaw, wearing red, who just defended that shot nicely with his left elbow before scoring with a southpaw left of his own, is Seyedshahin MOUSAVI, competing in his second bout of Belgrade 2021. His opponent, who just scored with a good right cross, is Guyana's Desmond Amsterdam. First World Championship tournament for him, and it's his first bout of this, his maiden World Championships, having received a bye in the first preliminary round. Good defense with the left forearm once again by MOUSAVI, but he was caught by a right hook a few moments ago. Two big, powerful middleweights looking to pursue through to the third, looking to progress through to the third preliminary round here in Belgrade. Loss of footing by MOUSAVI. On the resumption, Amsterdam right back into the mix and swinging away with that backhand. Brought a left hook into play as well. That's a good left hand to the body by the man in blue. Nice southpaw left landed once again by MOUSAVI. MOUSAVI was a quarter-finalist in Yekaterinburg 2 years ago, losing to the eventual silver medalist, the hard-punching Yumir Martial. He comes in with consecutive bronze medal appearances, having picked up a bronze in the continental event in Dubai earlier this summer, consolidating the one that he won in Bangkok 2 years ago. Beautiful southpaw left once again, and that's been a really effective shot for MOUSAVI through this first round. the first round in the book. MOUSAVI with some good work behind his southpaw left hand. Scored with that shot repeatedly. Amsterdam had his moments as well, but I don't think he had enough of them to take that opening round. How will the judges see it? So the first round in the book, it scored unanimously in favor of MOUSAVI. Into the second round we go then, and having conceded the first round across the board, Desmond Amsterdam of Guyana wearing blue has come out very aggressively to begin round number 2, reaching for that right hand against MOUSAVI, who was just skirting the perimeter of the boxing ring, moving in a clockwise direction. Now he changes direction, going counterclockwise. Amsterdam hasn't really found a range with any sustained success. He's landed occasional pot shots. That roundhouse right turned into a rabbit punch around the rear of the head. MOUSAVI just telling the referee about that, and southpaw left scores, followed by a right jab out of the southpaw stance from MOUSAVI. Amsterdam continuing to press. Can't really find the range, and then his footwork was just a little bit ragged. Seeing him near the corner, and while he was in that inconvenient position, and he was picked off by a single shot. Breathing through a mouth that's wide open. So we've got an injury, a bad injury to the right eye of Desmond Amsterdam, and an injury to the bridge of the nose. Now, is the referee going to inspect that eye damage on Amsterdam? The referee indicating that MOUSAVI's injury was caused by a punch. He's saying this one has been caused by an accidental clash of heads, and that looks significant indeed on that left eye. My goodness, and the contest is all over. So, we will be going to the scorecards. Remember, MOUSAVI swept the opening round, 10-9 across the board. For all 5 judges, that's a really bad cut that has been sustained by Desmond Amsterdam, and you have to feel for him because he was in there competing, pressing, trying to close the distance on his man and find him with right hands. He was being picked off on occasion as he was trying to do so, but you have to admire his conditioning and competitive spirit. This one has been curtailed by that cut to the head, and it appears to be a rather painful injury as well that has been sustained by Desmond Amsterdam. Let's go to center ring. We'll get the official announcement from the scorecards. One suspects that given the portion of the second round that will have to be scored, I would favor the work of MOUSAVI in that second round, despite the pressure being applied by Desmond Amsterdam. But how will the judges see it? Remember, if it's tied, we'll go to preference. But I don't think it will be tied. Here's the verdict.
In the bout number 296, in the ring A, the winner on points by split decision is the boxer out of the red corner.
And here's confirmation of a split decision verdict in favor of Seyedshahin MOUSAVI of Iran. An unfortunate stoppage at the 1:16 mark of round number 2. So Desmond Amsterdam taking the second round for the judge 3 from Morocco. But Seyedshahin MOUSAVI taking it the portion of the second that was boxed for all of the other judges. And that is why it is a 4-0 split decision verdict in favor of Seyedshahin MOUSAVI. The Tokyo Olympian goes through to the round of 16, the third preliminary round, takes a step closer to emulating the accomplishments he produced in Yekaterinburg 2 years ago, where he made it through to the quarterfinals. Bitter disappointment